Let's send a reminder in the group, Deepak.
Okay. So everyone, like you guys are clear with the previous session, like whatever thing we have covered.
Yes, Deepak.
So you have
Yes,
explored
Deepak.
the commands, whatever commands I have told.
So today we are starting a new topic or same Kubernetes?
No, we were doing Git
Oh, Git, right?
Kubernetes.
Okay.
Okay, I think we should start. Let me share my screen. So where are we? So yes, I believe we have covered only this the stages of Kubernetes, like this Git. What all stages are there? Today, we'll like add push commit, like this thing we have done. Well, then we have check logs. Today we'll go about learning this branch, how to cut a branch and all of those things. So let's explore that. But before that, like I want to show like the authentication mechanism of this Git. So when you do any, like there are two ways to authenticate in Git. Let's check. So there is a one way is that token base. You can go here and if you can want to check, you can come here. Is my screen visible to you guys?
Yeah, visible, Deepak.
Okay. You can come here in GitHub and you can come in the settings and then this one SSH. There are two ways. You come here and there is a developer setting and then there is a personal access token, fine grain. Then this is a token way is there. You come here, you generate a token. Okay, I have set up MFA. Wait, this is very important, this authentication thing, because I have seen few people they not know they this there are two ways are there. So you can like choose whatever thing you want to choose, like what all privileges you want to set for this token, and then you can set up this expiration. After this expiration, this token will not be in use. You cannot use this token. So let's create this. What else admin public I want to do. So I want to show you a cloning of anything, any sample private repo. So there are two type of repos. One is private, one is public. Public you can clone anywhere. Let's check this backend to clone. Let's say I want to clone this. So here if you come here, you can see HTTPS URL and there is SSH URL here. So there are two ways how you clone this GitHub, like GitHub code base. So if you want to do the cloning of this HTTPS base, you come here. Let's take /temp. Here you can see there is no repo. Git clone. Enter. Okay. Currently, this thing is configured, my GitHub is like configured all of in a way, it is like cloning everything. But when you try to do this cloning from your end, you need to provide this token. So this as when you are doing cloning through HTTPS base, you need to basically provide this token. But when you are doing this SSH base, what you have to do is that you need to come here and basically you need to come here in the setting and you need to upload your SSH public key here. Here you can come here and here you need to upload your keys here. But first, what you have to do, you have to come here and you need to generate your keys. SSH key gen. Gen is the utility which you can do, which you can use. If you enter, there are few prompts you will get, and you need to basically provide the details of this key, the name of the key where you want to put these keys. So all of those details you need to provide. So when you provide this, there will be key created. Like here you can see all of the keys are there. So what it will create two keys. Here you can come. So it will basically create a public and private key. So if you have a public key, you basically got something called .pub, and you need to upload those key to your here. This key you have to put here, and then you add the key, and after adding keys, you basically got keys getting registered here, and you can use. Then you can use your this SSH URL and use it for cloning your any of the private repo. Here you can see this is nothing but your private repo. Let's come down, change visibility. Like here you can see this private repo. But for cloning of any public repo, you don't need to provide any token or SSH key configuration of all of those keys. You can do. So this is two of the way which you can use to authenticate with GitHub. So is this clear? You guys have any doubt you can ask. So this is
Yeah,
the
you
two.
have generated the SSH key na, in public key, private key. It will be
Yes.
expired 30 days or 90 days, or it is a no expiration date.
No, SSH key won't getting expired. It's just, let's say this is your local system. You come here, this is your, like, this is your GitHub. Sorry. This is nothing but your GitHub repo. So token is like token got expired. Your public and private key won't get expired. Let's say you have created and you have generated your public and private keys. You put your public key here. Create pub and private. So you need to put this public key here in your register. And then behind the scene, this will get authenticated. You use that SSH URL to clone into your local system. This is your local system. And if you provide those, like you have put your public key here, and you can just directly clone here in the local system, your GitHub private repo. But if you remove this key from here, from your GitHub, you will not be able to clone using this SSH mechanism. But so this is the only way you put here, but there is no expiration of this, but the token has expiration. Just no.
Oh, got it,
So here
Deepak.
you can delete your keys from here, but if you come here, you have seen like this token I have provided the expiration. So there are two ways. So this is the two way which you can use. So let's come to our point, how to create branches and all of those detail. So this thing I have covered. Now let's come to this SSH key I have provided GitHub. Yeah, like I believe every one of you, like you can just go and create a GitHub account using SSH and all of those things. So I have explained you the token-based authentication, SSH-based authentication. This thing we have done that time. Now the main thing is that let's go and learn about branching, how to create a branch. So when you will be working in any production system or in enterprise, you will be working in a branching way. Let's say you have a application running and there this is nothing but your features stable feature. Let's say feature one, there is another feature two here I have developed, and you have branches. This is nothing but your main branch. Like the every organization follows their own pattern, like which branch will go into production system. So someone follows main or someone follow master and all of those detail. But let's say you want to develop a new feature after this feature two. So what will you will do is that this is your main branch currently. Your main branch will be pointing to here. Main branch head is nothing but where is your currently main branch is. Okay, you want to develop a new feature of this application after this. So the general flow is that what other people does, like what is the best practice is that you go and you cut a new branch from the main branch, like wherever the latest feature are. So you come here and you cut a new branch. This is so uh, this is nothing but your feature two, and this will be your new branch pointing, let's say B1. This will be pointing to here. So the another thing is that you need to develop a new feature. You will be developing, your developers will be working on a new feature. So, and your developers have committed, so and developed a new feature. So, and it has committed and pushed to a remote repo. So now, when you create a new branch, your branch one will be pointing to the same feature, but the same feature, same commit ID. But as soon as it has developed and pushed a new, like committed, new commit your developer will be doing, then it will be pointing to the new feature commit ID. So these are nothing but the commit IDs, the feature one, feature two. Like for simplifying, we can do this as a, let's say, commit one. It has done like this is a very hypothetical because in while developing a single feature, there are a lot of commit which will get happen. So this is how you cut a branch from the perspective of the like what all commands you will be doing. Let me cover this thing from here. So here you have seen a backend is there. Let's say come here. So if I do git branch -a, here you can see this star is nothing but currently the branch is main and it is pointing to the main one, the main branch. Git logs, git logs. Here you can see this is the commit ID where your main branch is pointing. Now let's say I want to develop a new feature from main branch. So what will be how you create a new branch? Let's see first of all how you list all of the branches. Git branch -a. So here you can see there are a lot of branches are there. Main, cloud onboarding API auth, AWS, cloud onboarding main, testing prod, VPC integration. So these are nothing but the branch. But let's say you want to create a new branch. How you create? Git checkout -b new branch. If you enter this, if I do create branch -a, here you can see it has there is no branch with name new branch in the previous one, but now currently you can see a new branch got created called new branch. Yes, no. Let's say this I have created new branch. So currently it is nothing but pointing here. So this both the branches will be on the same feature, same commit. But let's say I have edited few feature and I have developed a few things here. Let's say a very small changes from here. Let's say I have committed this. So your dot git like your git will like track down what all changes you have done in the current workspace. So from this uh, Visual Studio Code, you can come here and you can check by clicking this. Like here it is telling this is commit, like this is the line you have changed. But from the perspective of CLI, you can basically do git status to check what all changes you have done. So here you can see this is the only line I have changed. Yes, no.
Yes. Yes, Deepak.
So there are a lot of application code level changes will be there. Now let's say you want to commit this. So git commit -m. So you need to basically provide the comment also, comment message, like what all feature you have developed. So let's say I have enter. Oh, sorry. But first, you have to basically this is in your working space. You need to uh, do add. Remember the workspace I have told. If you check this git status now, it is getting tracked. Okay. If you, now you need to comment this. If you do git log, here you can see your main is currently pointing to the last commit hash, but your new branch is pointing to here. So because this is the new feature you have developed and you have committed this. So currently what has happened? You have changed something here and you have committed. Now this new branch is pointing here and your main is still pointing here. So that's how pictorially this thing happened. Your main branch is still pointing behind, but this is what it is pointing to the new one, the new feature, the new commit hashes have been created here. Just no. Everyone.
Yes, Deepak. Yes.
Yes, Deepak
Okay.
got it.
Okay, great. So here you have observed the developer have developed something, but you need to basically mm, make these changes to live. Currently what practice we are following, it is not very sure, like every organization follows very everything like their own way of doing this thing. You would cut a new feature run and then you merge to after reviewing this production branch or this some basically do this not the main the prod. There are a lot of branch which got created. Then before this, pre-prod will be there. So how you develop any feature? Let's say this is nothing but your pre-prod. So let delete this. This is your pre-prod. Pre-prod branch is there. Let's replicate this thing here. So this is nothing but the main branch. So when you develop any feature, few organization, what it does, they cut a new uh, branch from pre-prod, and then they develop feature. Then what they basically does, they merge it here. When they merge this, you will get a new commit has, let's say, till here few new feature is there, and they test this whole thing. If the successful test of all of those things have happened, this main branch of what you can say prod. So this till here your production system is running till feature 2, but now your pre-prod branch, like my pre-prod environment, is running on feature 3. So what they does, they escalate and they basically merge, either you merge this, like let's say you have cut a new feature, or you from here you have cut a new feature, or you merge here the new feature. So there are a lot of ways they does. It completely depend on the organization. But that's how you develop a new feature, and then you first test on your pre-prod environment, and then the same feature you replicate here in your production environment once you gain confidence that your system is working fine in pre-production environment. But coming to the point, how you merge your code. So currently here, carefully see this comment, like this is a new feature we have developed. Now let's merge this with the main branch. Currently you can see your main branch is behind your new branch. So how you merge an like two branches? So the first thing you have to do is that git checkout main. So I want to merge here. I want to merge, let's say I want to merge this new branch feature 3, like feature 3 here in the main branch. So once I merge, the main branch will also point here, and this will also point here. So let's do this. How you do this? First check out to the main, then git merge new branch. See here, it has done something. If you check here, look, earlier in the main branch it was not commented, but currently it has like it got commented because you have merged two branch. This is what happened here. I'm not sure. I have also not used this pictorial way, but this is what happened. So currently your main branch and your new branch are on the same page. Git log. Here you can see head your main branch head is here. Also the new branch head is here. So now your two branches are pointing to the same feature point. Just no.
Yes, Prashant. Yes, Sipa.
Yes, Deepak.
Okay. So you got the understanding of how you merge two branch. Okay. Now let's move to another important topics. Can you come here? Okay, Git checkout I have shown you, Git merge I have shown you. Then this is the way you delete. If you want to delete any branch, git branch hyphen d, then branch name. Now let's check this also. Q git branch hyphen a. If you want to delete this, how you do this? Git branch hyphen d, then you provide this, enter. You have deleted this, git branch hyphen a. Look here, you have deleted the branch. Yes, no.
Yeah,
Okay.
Deepak got it. Yeah, I have a one question, one scenario.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a three branches. One is the main branches, two is a two separate other branches. Future one, future two. Take example. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It is a I have developed the future one branch. I have the push the code to the main branch.
Hmm.
Okay. In the future two branch is a code is not updated. I need to sync the future branch two also. Can you show me the thing? How to push? Sometimes I'm getting error. That's why I'm asking you.
Okay. Let me understand this first. Let's say you have feature one. Okay, let's take it fresh. Feature one, feature two. Let's see, you have a main branch pointing here. Okay. Now what you are saying?
Yeah, I have developed the code in future one. Okay.
Feature one.
Main
Okay.
branch I have cloned to future one only. After some development is done in future branch one,
Hmm.
F1. After that, I have pushed the code to the main branch.
Hmm.
Done. After someone, it is a another developer is there, is working the future two branch. First, it is a
Hmm.
sync the both issues. Na?
Hmm.
The
You
code
need
will
to.
be, yeah.
Okay, let me explain. So the first thing is that whenever you develop any new feature, you basically cut new branch. This is the best practice you do. Let's say B1. Okay. Now this feature one is here in new branch. So your B1 is pointing here. Okay. I'm not. Okay. Now you're here. Let's say someone does something and pushed a new code here. So now this main branch, this main is pointing to here. Like whatever it say. Like this one is nothing but pointing here. Okay. So you do not directly push here. The first thing is that you now currently you are standing here. You need to first take the latest. Means you need to pull this feature to here in the local system. Then you merge it. So there will be a complication. Like if there might be a case, this will get merged. This will get merged. Like when you pull your latest git pull command, you need to basically publish, and then you will this code base you will get in the local. Then in the main branch you will get. Then the next step is that you need to push after the merging of this thing. You need to push the to the uh, main branch, or like the branch one you need to do. So when you pull this, like currently this is nothing but in the like in GitHub, updated code is this one only. Okay. Someone has pushed something here. So basically this whole thing you need to replicate in your local environment. The same thing. How you do this, how you capture this whole thing, whole feature. Like currently this main branch, first the main branch was pointing here, but now it is pointing here. This change
this is right one is nothing but your local system, like local remote repository, like local repository. And this left one is your remote repository. Remote repository means GitHub. Okay, you are developing something, but in remote repo, if you carefully see, your main branch is updated to F2. The first thing when you are pushing something, you need to do is that you need to take the latest. So before committing, you need to basically pull all of the latest. So when you publish git pull command, git pull hyphen, like the branch you mentioned, like this one, there are two cases. Either that developer push something in this branch one or something in main branch. So there are two cases. The first thing before committing or before pushing it to remote repository, you need to take the latest using git pull command. So when you take the git pull, your local repository will track that there is a change in remote repo and now this main is pointing here. So now this clarity your local like local repository is having. Then what you do, you basically merge your feature one, like whatever thing you have modified. Let's say you have developed feature 3 or some modification you have done, feature 3. Now what you try to do, git checkout main, and then you try to merge it. There might be a case this got resolved instantly because both of you haven't done something changes in the same file, but there might be a case it will got merged seamlessly like what we have done using new branch, like I have checkout then to main and then git merge the new branch. So there might be two cases. If this got successful, then what you will do after this, git push origin main means you need to reflect the same change to your remote repository. So that's how you make sure like there is no conflict between whenever you are developing or whenever you are dealing with this Git. Is this clear or you still have any doubt?
Clear, Deepak.
Great. Nice. So now till here we are clear like how to delete, how to merge and all of those things. Okay. This git pull recently I have told what this git pull is nothing but there are two things, remote repo and local repo. Remote repo is nothing but your GitHub. Since multiple developers are working on the same remote repo, you need to take latest in your local repo. Local repo means here you can see this is nothing but my local workspace. This is nothing but my local workspace. If you do ls-lh, ls-la, here you can see this git. This git directory is nothing but it is tracking everything, whatever changes I have done local or remote. But when you publish git pull, then the branch name, whatever branch name you want to pull, what this command will do, this command will take the latest from the remote repo and then fetch it out to your local repo so that your local repo will be in sync. Otherwise, it will get rejected. So you need to always keep your local repository up to date uh, to be working in a very collaborative way. Otherwise, this there will be a lot of feature which will get published in the remote repo and all of those changes, your local repository will not be having information like what all changes have been done in remote repo. So for that reason, you use this git pull command. Or git fetch command. Git fetch command only tells you notifies you that whatever changes is there or not, but it will not download the remote changes. I believe I have done some mistake here, but git fetch, I believe, yeah, git fetch and git pull. So git pull consolidately does everything, but not the not actually reflect the changes. So there are two commands, both of them like behind the scene git pull does everything, fetching, downloading whatever changes is there. So this is the way you do. Then there is one another thing. Let's say you as a developer have developed something. You want to push something in the remote repo. So how you do? So origin is nothing but you define where I want to push. Like if you are cloning everything from the URL, so by default your origin is set. Origin means where you want to publish your like code base and all of those details. So by default it will got configured, but explicitly you can also configure this thing. But once you develop a new feature, you basically publish a new command called git push origin, then your branch name. So that's how if you are authenticated to like if your local repo, like local system is authenticated to your remote repo, so it will push this change to your remote repo. So this will look like this way. So let's say you push something. So now this will look like somewhat this. You have merged here and then you have pushed. So now your main will be pointing here. So this will be very much identical to this one. This one. So now once this looks like this, you push, and then once you publish the push command, it will get refactored like the same thing which is in the local, the all of those details, the same thing will be on remote repo. Remote repo is nothing but GitHub. GitHub is your central because multiple developers are pushing all of those features here, and this is nothing but your local repo where you only know working on your workspace. So that's how you sync up everything in your remote repo, local repo, all of those changes, merging and pushing. So this is what how you do. The merge flow, I have explained it very well here, how you check out, how you merge. Let's say you have developed new feature, you cut new branch from here to here, then develop few new feature and then merge it back. Whenever you merge to the branch you want to merge, there is a new commit hash which get created. So this is all of the steps I have included here. You guys have any doubt till here? Like whatever thing I have covered, or whatever content I have told here, up to here, any doubts? If not, we'll move.
As of now, no, Deepak.
No, Deepak.
Okay. Yeah, good. Okay, now let's move to another one. So there is another one way where how you merge two branch. So this is nothing but rebase. So whenever you rebase means rebase is also like this will also help you to join two feature, but this will not create a new commit hash. So the similar way how I merge the similar way this rebase work. Git check out the root branch and then git rebase the branch you want to rebase. But the one common like use case is that let's say you have commit one. This is your currently the main branch pointing. Okay. Let's take few more commits. Okay. Let's say you have another branch, commit one. another branch. You want this one, B1. You develop something 3. You have developed something 4. You want to merge these two branches. So when you publish merge command, git merge, it will create a new commit hash. Let's say 5. When you merge this two branch in the main branch, when you merge this two, this will create nothing but a new commit hash in the main branch. So this is how flow look like. But when you publish Rebase is a much more cleaner way, but no, when you rebase git checkout main, let's say git checkout main, then git rebase this one. So this will do nothing but it will join this here, and your main will point to this, and your v1 will also pointing to this. So there is a difference. I don't know you guys see this or not. This merge is creating a new commit hash, but this rebase is not creating any commit hash, but this cuts this branch edge and it joins the edge from this commit hash. I believe this is nothing but delete. Okay. So we have two commits in the main branch. So this will do nothing but it will take the head of this, the last commit, and it will replace to the branch one first commit. Then it will point to the last commit of this B1. So similar, if you check here, what rebase does, here you can say feature, and if you rebase this, your feature branch edge, the starting point will got point to here, and then it will point to here. This is how it rebase. So this is much cleaner way to do, but no, most of the people not use this because there is reason, because there is a historical data. All of those commit information will got lost from here. So that's why most of the people don't use this, because if you clearly see this, if you merge this here, still you have historical data, all of this, whatever commits, what when it was happen and all of those details. This looks much cleaner, but this will have much more detail. So these are the two flows, like how you merge two branches, git rebase and git merge. So is this thing clear?
Okay.
You will not be
Yes,
using this git rebase a lot. I have also not used this, but git merge you will be using a lot. Yeah, that's the industry practice. Then there is another feature called Cherry-Pick. This much detail, not everyone goes. Let's cover this stashing part first before Cherry-Pick. So let's say I want to give you a scenario. Let's see, you have something. This is your code base. Currently, if you see this, this is cleaner. Like here you can see if I do git status, there is no commit. Let's say you have changed something. Let's say you have changed something in the code. There are a lot of changes you have done. Git status. So currently you will, let's say if you do multiple changes in multiple files, you can see a lot of files getting modified. Let's say Git status. Here you can see there are a lot of changes in a lot of files. But there is a scenario like you want to commit this thing, like you want to take the latest of whatever people have pushed something in the remote repo. Let's say you are doing some changes here, but currently you don't want to commit this thing, but you also want to sync up this local repo with the remote repo. This is the requirement. So if you publish this command, git pull origin main, if you do this, currently I have not changed that much a lot already up to date. Yeah, I have not pushed something and all of those. So if you do this, if there is something in the remote repo, let's say some changes in the remote repo, you will not be able to pull those changes in the local because you have changed something here. So that's why what you use git stash. So this stash will do nothing but if you do git status. So here you can see currently all of those changes are behind and not being tracked by your this git local repo. Now you can take the latest code from your remote repo to here if there is some changes. But if let's say you want to bring all of those changes, whatever thing you have modified back, how you do git stash pop. So here you can see your changes are here. If you do git status, look here changes are here. But if you do git stash, if you do git status, look here clean branches here because you are abstracting this out and you want to take the latest pull of your code changes in the remote repo. But that's how you hide those changes, and then you basically git pull origin, then your branch name, whatever thing you want to pull, whatever branch you want to bring the latest data here in the local repo. And if stash pop, you want to bring back whatever changes you have hide. So that's how you do this stash and pop. Not you'll not be using a lot, but this thing you need to be aware of because there might be requirements that come. Yes, no.
Yeah, got it.
Okay.
Deepak, one question. We are working the current branch now. We can use the stash only that. What are the modifications that branch only it is hide, or remaining branch also it is hide?
No, it's not about branch, it's about changes.
Okay, changes.
So currently you have see
Yes,
there is
yes.
a changes you have done in the local repo. So these two file you have modified, and in real life, in real system when you will be working, I am not sure like you will came with this requirement or not, this use case or not. But there might be a case when you come with this scenario, you have changed something in the local, but there are also the changes in the remote repo. That means your GitHub, but you want to pull the latest changes from there. If there is some changes in the remote repo, and if you publish this command, currently there is no changes in the remote repo. That's why it is able to pull. It will say that this is latest. But uh, currently, but if this is the scenario you came up, you want to hide the changes, whatever thing you have done here. This is the way you do git stash, then it will be behind, and then you take the latest from remote repo, and then whatever thing you want to pop out, you can pop. like the changes, whatever changes you want. That's how you hide things which you don't want to commit also.
Okay, we got it.
Okay, I think yeah, we are good now. This cherry pick you guys can explore. This is not the important topic, but you can explore. I will share this. Basically, the specific commit how you retrieve. Uh, Here you can read from here. Like cherry pick is nothing but the feature which you have developed and a specific feature. Let's say this is the only feature I want to merge here. So that's how you do. This cherry pick is the command. Cherry pick, then the commit hash you need to provide. So each individual dots here are nothing but the commit hash. Let's say you want only this commit in the main branch. So that's how you do. Git cherry pick, then the commit hash of this A. So you put here and then it will like merge. Here you can see there will be 3 dot like above you can see. And then if you cherry pick this commit hash, then it will just append, copy all of those code base from here to here, whatever changes you have done to the main branch. So that's how you do cherry pick. So these are few of the GitHub way dealing with GitHub. Uh, that's all for today's session. We'll cover this GitHub action. I will tell few things about GitHub action tomorrow, and we'll do a small, like we will explore this Git ignore, and then I believe we are good with GitHub and all of those Git things. Okay.
Okay, Deepak.
Okay, if everyone is good, there's no doubt we can drop off. Thanks everyone. Thanks for joining.